So the next match I'm going to review is actually the match that opened up the show. Roman Reigns. I mean, I don't know why I just said Roman Reigns. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. So this was the opener match of SummerSlam. So in my opinion, before I get into the review, I feel like an opener match is what the match that kind of sets the tone for the pay-per-view. So this is the standard that everybody else has to live up to in terms of a pay-per-view match, right? Hold on, I gotta hang this up. I'm going with me. So if you hear some walking, it's just me. Oh, my knees feel like some mean. I need to start working out. But anyway, um, so they were the opener, and I feel like the opening match sets the standard for the show, right? So just keep that in mind for the review, all right? The opener sets the standard for what the pay-per-view show should be like, and probably will be like for the rest of the show. So Logan Paul comes in, he makes his entrance, and then Ricochet, he comes in, he makes his entrance. So before we get into the match, we break the gears first, right? So who do I think had the better gear out of Ricochet and Logan Paul? I'm going to give it to Ricochet. The thing is, I didn't hate Logan's gear at all. I actually liked it. I think Logan, I love the little yellow and black bumblebee design. You know, y'all know he's a Beyonce fan. You know, he's part of the Beehive. You know, Beyonce's on tour. And he couldn't, you know, he was going to go to the concert today, Renaissance. He was going to go, right? But he couldn't make it. So, you know, and sponsor of Prime, he got a Prime bottle, and he got it yellow and black. And then he got a yellow and black on his gear and the headband and everything, saying, you know what, Beyonce, I'm not going to make it. But you know, the little bumblebee outfit that she has on a Renaissance tour, he said, Beyonce, I'm going to pay tribute to you because I'm not going to make it today because I'm actually fighting somebody the same skin tone as you. So I'm going to make it the next time. But, you know, to pay tribute to Beyonce, that's what he did. He loves some Beyonce. I believe he said his favorite song. You know, he's white, so you know the whites. I feel like when it comes to the whites, that America has a problem. Really speaks to them because they're the reason why America has a problem. So you know, that resonated with him. That's the one. That's the one. So that was his gear. And in Ricochet, he paid tribute to Optimus Prime because there's a new Transformer movie that's either coming out or already came out. I don't watch Transformers, but I know some characters. So that's who he paid tribute to. So yeah. So the match starts off, and Logan Paul and Ricochet are just kind of like, y'all know how boys fight in high school, and it's like, what's up, bro? And it's like, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I'm gonna do something. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing. So that's what they was doing. So Logan Paul was basically taunting him because he's taller than Ricochet and he has hair. So he was like, "Oh, that's your girl. Oh, you think you gonna beat me up?" And then he like scrubbed Ricochet's head like he was cleaning. Like, look at you, baldy. And so Ricochet was like, haha, you think you funny? When I tell y'all this man slapped the whites off of him, I mean, Logan turned pink and red. I was like, dang. Like, Ricochet, the black side comes out of him when it comes to fighting because he be hitting them hard. And as soon as he hit him, he said, yeah, what's up? And so then Logan tried to swing at him. Ricochet did the little back handspring head scissors, then a drop kick, then he kicked up. Then he looked like he was going to do an aerial attack, but then he did a handspring backflip, and then he did his little one and only pose. And then Logan was just like, oh, okay, like he caught me off guard, like you got me there. Like what did Queen Op say? Don't ever think that, you know, you're that girl. Don't ever think that, you know, that good comeback you had. I mean, you know, I like that. But, you know, you not that girl, nothing, but you ate that little one up. I mean, you eat a lot, but you ate that one thing, that one thing up. That's what Logan gave when he looked at Ricochet like that. And so, with that being said, when Logan got back into the ring, him and Ricochet were still kind of fighting, and eventually Logan got some offense. And then he did a power slam. And the first thing when I saw it, I said, "Is that Braun Strowman?" And the commentary was like, "If you remember, y'all know how Michael Cole's dramatic. Hold on, let me do it because y'all know he be dramatic. If you remember, Braun Strowman was Ricochet's tag team partner, and Logan Paul just did his power slam, yell and all." And I was like, oh, because I was like, why is he doing Braun Strowman's move? Like, is you paying tribute to him because he white and tall just like you? But yeah, so Logan Paul, when I tell y'all, he was in his Roman Reigns bag because he was the heel in this match. And so he was trying to work the crowd. He was working Samantha, Ricochet's wife. He was doing everything. He was mocking the crowd like, okay, y'all can shut up now. Like, oh, I'm gonna beat him up. Like, Samantha, this your boy. Oh, I'm gonna hurt him real bad. And so a lot of back and forth action. No, it wasn't. I just lied. A lot of Logan dominating. Then Ricochet got some offense, and then eventually it kind of went to like back and forth. Like Ricochet would do like a move, 1-2, kick out. Then Logan would dominate again. Ricochet does a spot, 1-2, kicks out, Logan dominates. Then Ricochet will get a little bit of offense, a little bit of innovation, then hits an OMG spot, and it's like, oh my god, it's over. And then, hold on, ooh, my stomach hurts. And then after that, Logan kicked out. It was just that, like, the entire match. That was it. It was good. Like, I enjoyed it personally. Like, I don't have a problem with that. It's just I wish there was more chain wrestling. Like, I know that neither one are really like technicians. They're both like the story of the match. The reason why it was like more spots than anything, and a lot of more like evasive athletic maneuvers, like them trying to one up each other, is because I feel like the story was really like Logan trying to, like, him being the less experienced, obviously, but him being like the cocky influencer, and Ricochet being the more experienced, humbled wrestler he is compared to Logan. Logan's cockiness, like, I feel like he has layers to his cockiness. And so in this particular case, his cockiness was like, I'm athletic, so I can match you in athleticism. And so he was basically trying to one up Ricochet in athleticism. And when he couldn't do that, he had to cheat and use what he has that Ricochet doesn't in terms of experience, which is boxing, to the point he has to use a brass knuckle to punch Ricochet in the face and won. He was in his Lacey Evans era. He paid tribute to a lot of women in this match, and Lacey Evans was another one of them. He did the women's right with a brass knuckle, and he won the match. Ricochet got knocked out, and Logan Paul put the brass knuckle in his pants. Ew, that's disgusting. He put the brass knuckle in his pants when he was done, and that was it. That was really it. And then Ricochet had this thing where he did this like hurricane neck breaker. Ricochet, if you ever happen to see this video, respectfully, I don't think you should try to like attempt that again, because it didn't look it. I get why he did it, like innovation, maybe paying tribute, but you don't have to do that again. Like, that really wasn't the best move. I feel like you could have used. I feel like you could have used a different move, like. Personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I would have used a different move personally, but that's just me. And also, both of them, there was a report saying that they wanted this match to kind of be like the most viral moment of a match, because they had viral moments with Money in the Bank, the Brawl, backstage, the segments, and the Royal Rumble spot where they both did like a springboard clothesline midair, like two superheroes, like Superman and Zod going at it. And so did they achieve that goal? Respectfully, no, they didn't. This match isn't really a match you would probably consider viral, and definitely not really a match you would consider to rewatch unless you're like a white boy who really loves Logan Paul. Because I mean, I don't even know. Is Team 10 and Jake Paul, like, are they still like a thing? I don't know, but the white people, they have their white favorites, and it just become bigger because of white privilege, but that's whatever. He got the prime juice and everything, so yeah. But anyway, did they achieve that goal? Respectfully, I don't think they really did. I really want to consider this like a viral match. I probably wouldn't rewatch this unless I was going to do like a match review, or I needed spots for like a match, like how Big Boot makes the custom spots. I don't really consider this match like a viral moment, but I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad match. I just don't think it was the match we had anticipated, or the match they probably anticipated. I still think they did a good job, but I feel like both of them have better matches. Like, I feel like Logan's match with Seth Rollins was better than this match. I feel like Ricochet has way better matches than the match he had with Logan Paul. But I'm happy that they both got a moment to showcase themselves and shine. But respectfully, I hope we never see them in the ring against each other, like, ever again. Like, we don't. This is one of those matches where it's just like, you don't need to see it again. It's just like, okay, you did what you could. Now let's just never do it again. Like, let's just leave it at that, So I'm fine with that. And Ricochet lost, so I don't know what's gonna happen with him. Like, I hope he don't get lost. I hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle again. But knowing how WWE is, and because he's already not a full package wrestler, he probably is. And then Logan Paul, he's Logan Paul, so he's gonna be talked about and booked regardless. So yeah. But that's really it. Nothing really else to say. A good match. What would I rate it? Probably like a 3.25 out of 5. That's my rating. 3.25. That's my rating. I just wish there was some more chain wrestling in the match a little bit. That's it. But other than that, that's my opinion. That's my review. Let me know what you guys think of this match, and comment and share, subscribe, promote, all that. Yeah.